Hey guys, Jim from Import Image Racing and welcome back to the channel. On this week's video, the gloves are coming off as we answer one of the most popular questions we get. What's the difference between the Noble STI spoiler versus the competition? You better watch out. I know Kung Fu. Just kidding. I know nothing about Kung Fu. When's lunch? Believe it or not, all aftermarket STI wings are not created equal, and in this video we're going to be exploring the differences and what to expect between the Noble STI wing and the competition. To up our comparison to another level, we also have this genuine VA chassis STI here to help compare the two aftermarket choices to a factory example. Nice. Let's start with probably the most noticeable differences between the two aftermarket choices. The Noble wing is a three-piece design, consisting of two bases and a single-piece wing bridge and uprights design that heavily mimics the factory OEM STI wing. The main benefit of this is increased structural rigidity in the wing while eliminating unnecessary or unwanted body lines and seams. The competition, on the other hand, consists of a five-piece design, two bases, one center wing bridge, as well as two separate uprights. Although this modular design may break down into a smaller box for ease of shipping, assembling these pieces largely increases the amount of exposed hardware and noticeable body lines that, in my opinion, take away from the seamless design the OEM wing has to offer. Okay, maybe you can look past that, but let's move on to the bases. Here is where some of the biggest differences come into play. With our Noble and competitors' base side by side, you can clearly see the difference between the flat, skinnier base of the competitors compared to the beefier, more aesthetically pleasing Noble base that contours specifically to the VB trunk lid. While we're here, take a look at the differences between the mounting surfaces. The competition has a smooth 3-bolt solution, while the Noble has two alignment dowels on top of the 3-bolt securing hardware for a perfect fit every time. Oops, there's that pesky visible hardware again. Luckily, Noble provides you with these two paint-matched covers just like the OEM STI wing. Do you see a pattern here? Finally, let's talk about the scariest part of the whole job: installation. Both manufacturers come with all of the templates and mounting hardware to get the job done. But after inspection of the templates, we found some differences. The Noble template fits tight to the body line of our trunk while using cross hatches to be sure to mark the exact center of the mounting hole, while the competition's template has a considerable amount of overhang and uses a round hole that may or may not be more difficult to find the exact center. My final thoughts. Any of the differences might not make a huge impact, but the sum of all the parts makes the Noble STI wing the superior choice. Thanks again for taking a look at the differences between the Noble STI wing versus the competition. For thousands of parts just like this, plus tons more, be sure to hit up importimageracing.com for all of the best deals on the web and in the world. And gang, we'll catch you on the next one.